Hello everybody, Pascal Neem here, and today I'm taking a different approach with this video. I will be talking about a strange Instagram channel that I found under the name of Neighborland. This Instagram page doesn't seem to be really huge yet. It still seems relatively underground. It does have a few thousand followers, and one of its videos blew up recently, but I haven't seen anybody talk about it on the internet just yet, at least at the time of recording this. We're going to be overanalyzing some videos, just taking a general look at the content made here, and maybe try to make some deductions along the way. If this interests you, I will gladly make more content, and if it interests you, I recommend checking it out yourself. Without further ado, here is Neighborland. So here we have what looks like the beginning of this account. You have December 28th, 2024. And it says, when I was a kid, I wanted to be like Goku, so I beat my little cousin half to death. It tore my family apart. And this is a pretty good indicator of what all these videos on this channel is like. It's kind of what you could call schizo posting. Like something like here. Like with this, it says, normalize dressing like a bee and harassing innocent people with used needles. And you also have this one right here. They don't want you knowing there are many health benefits to consuming paint. Do it. Bag of condoms giveaway. Please message me for your free bag of condoms used. Growing up, when I visited my grandmother, she gave me a little baggie of her hair to chew on. For years, I thought this was normal. Here's one popular video from the channel. As you can see, a few of my friends have liked it, but it says, having flashbacks to when I took 13 melatonin and ate a live crab straight from the river. A pretty strange caption, but you have to admit, it's funny. It's really funny. And honestly, looking at most of these videos, if you go under the assumption that this is satire and that this is just some guy trying to bank off of like ARGs or like weird channels found on Instagram, it's pretty funny, but we don't know if this guy's being serious. We don't know if he isn't. But let's look at a few other videos. You have this video. I've been throwing up all sorts of food that I've never eaten. How do I fix this bug? And as you can see, he has a classic Laura Croft statue. Out of all things, for some reason he has a classic Laura Croft statue. I don't know where he could have gotten this. I have no clue. I don't know why he has this. It's not really explained. Posted on January 9th of this year. When I was a child, my mother's boyfriend, Alan, was the coolest dude I knew. He would get drunk and hunt mice. He even got us matching forehead tattoos. My mother kicked him out and I never saw him again. I miss him dearly. In this video, he captions it as "Help Me," and it was posted on January 11th. And this video says, had a nightmare where I birthed a giant floating baby head that would follow me around and berate me with a horrifically deep voice. I've had extremely long panic attacks ever since. The thing about these videos is they don't really have any connection. They seem to be all like just little tidbits, little stories of something that has happened in his life. You can also notice a change in the content about halfway through. His old content was a lot more colorful and normal, but when you scroll up to his newer content, it has more of a darker VHS ARG kind of vibe to it. Like here, we actually got an explanation for the Lara Croft statue. To whoever left this statue in my garden, thank you, but I do not like this item. Her lips are hard and cold, making kissing difficult. So we can assume he has a romantic relationship with this doll, but actually, if you look at it, you can see it's just the old video that he posted, but he put a filter right over it, so he's reposting videos. Another video. Mummy is taking the head. She gifted me this in hopes it would stop me kissing the mirror, but instead I used it as a loud drum, interrupting her cigarette time. I'm getting off lightly. No burns. This looks to be a different doll from Laura Croft, so maybe it's kind of a sex doll. I have no clue. Homeless again. Mummy thinks kissing the mirror and gagging on my toothbrush is not healthy behavior, while Daddy maintains it's all part of being a growing boy. The arguing is no good for my little heart. And this is another video, which, as you can see, I liked it, and it's kind of funny. This one has no caption this time, but it blew up. It's another one that has blew up on the Instagram algorithm. I haven't been this excited about something in years. They don't know I'm here, wearing nothing, holding a large whip. And my internet sucks, so the video won't play fully, but as you can see, he is in the forest, and he seems to be on a trail, presumably watching somebody. He is watching somebody up there, so he's stalking someone up there. And like I said, this is another one that's gotten big. A lot of people have commented and liked this one. Another comment: every night I sleep snug as a bug in my piss-soaked blanket, like a little prince wrapped in sweet golden warmth. I love my piss-soaked blanket. I think I'm on a date tonight. His name is Vince, and we shared a smooch. He has long, runny boogers that leak down onto my lips, providing a salty taste. He tells me he's going to show me his clippers. What does that mean? The priest invited me to dinner after Mass, but his flirtatious eyes made me shake with fear. I rubbed my bare feet through his beans on toast and threw up chunks on the carpet and hit the road. Yuck, what a nasty man. There are a few things to note with the videos that we just watched in other videos. Here's a few notes that I made. One, he has a Lara Croft statue. Potentially, he might view this statue as a lover along with his other doll, and in another video it is seen that he has multiple other dolls. It seems that he is obsessed with dolls, particularly female ones, so maybe he's using them all as sex objects, or maybe he views them as friends. In one video, it states that he kisses himself in the mirror. I'm thinking this could be a possible indication of narcissism or, extreme self-love. He states that he's homeless but has a car ride and is able to transport himself as well as post videos. In his newest video, it is stated that he made a getaway, and in one other video, it can be seen that he is in the car. I'm assuming he might be European through his most recent video with the architecture and the spelling of neighbor in his name is mostly used by Europeans, I think. I'm just saying because I live in America and I don't see many people spell neighbor like this. He is dating a man named Vince. I'm assuming he's a man. The person behind this account is a man, so through that we can assume that he is at the very least bisexual, but probably gay, because I don't think it mentions anywhere that he was with a woman, and in another video he states that he had an ex-boyfriend, so I'm assuming that he is gay. His mother smokes cigarettes and was with a man named Alan, in which the boy loved and got matching tattoos with on the forehead. We don't see the tattoo anywhere, and upon examination with his profile picture, there doesn't seem to be a tattoo, but maybe there will be a tattoo under that hood, because I'm assuming the person in his profile picture is actually him, but who knows? Another thing expressed is that he is a growing boy. Perhaps the poster is a young boy or views himself as a young boy, hence his obsession with dolls and whatnot. Of course, there are plenty of other weird things like the bag of condoms giveaway and sleeping in a piss-soaked blanket and enjoying it. And one of his recent reels, he talks about being chained to a railroad track, I believe, and having eggs thrown at him. So it's clear that this guy is amongst the public. He is able to walk around freely, but it's also clear that he is insane. He is really weird, really out there. The one video where he's wearing nothing and holding a large whip really interests me because it's just like, what the hell is going on in this video? I honestly have little to no clue what it could be. This establishes that he is a stalker too, so I guess you could assume that maybe he kidnaps people. Maybe he attacks them with the large whip and he holds them captive. You really have no clue. Not much is known of his father, but again, we know his mom is a bit abusive, and she, well, more than a bit abusive, will leave cigarette burns on him. The baby toys that he got from a girl is assumed to be dead because he states that she hasn't woken up in weeks, so they are his. The Laura Croft statue mentioned earlier was left by somebody in his garden, so he does have a home. He at least has a home with a garden, but we can't really confirm that. Most of the videos that he records were either taken in an abandoned looking kind of structure or in the middle of nowhere in the woods with a filter on it. Another thing we haven't looked at is this guy's Twitter neighbor with 236 posts. So he's been posting for a pretty long time. This one says family trip in 2009. Mom says I ruined it, which click on the picture, which through this, now we have an indication of what his mother looks like. And they explored a very liminal space-like location. But like I said, at least we know what his mother looks like. Aside from the cigarette burns, I'm sure she's a lovely lady. We also have this. Bro, does anyone know what this gunk is on my mom's forehead? Please, man, not before Christmas. And this is allegedly another more modern day picture of his mother. Bought my girl a nose ring. She hated it. Okay, so this confirms he isn't gay. I guess he's bisexual, or maybe he went from being bisexual to gay. And this message right here confirms that he has more than just a mom and a dad. He has a sister too, which is, okay, more information to work with. There's various other tweets on here, like one was stating that he has a son and he hates him, but what do I think this channel is? If I'm giving my honest opinion, I think this is just a satire joke channel that isn't meant to be taken too seriously and is trying to blow up on the whole ARG craze and take advantage of really weird stuff like Smart Schoolboy, although not to the same degree of that. This guy could be serious, which if he is serious, I'm very sorry and I feel very empathetic towards you, and I really hope you do recover. But my theory is that this account is satirical. It is some guy trying to have fun and trying to blow up so people do exactly what I'm doing and they talk about his channel and he garners more attention. Some of the stuff posted, most of it, practically all of it, is batshit insane, and no normal sane person would say this, which could mean it is genuine. This could genuinely be an unhinged guy posting ramblings, talking about whatnot, talking about his crazy life, but the thing is, we'll never know. On his Twitter, he requests that you message him and you talk to him, but who's to say you can get a straight answer? I might try to message him, which if I do message him, I will definitely make a follow-up video if this does become a popular topic and people get to find more about him. But as I was saying, I think as of right now, this guy honestly might just be one of those channels that are trying to make it big through a certain category, and I commend you for it. The videos you make are weird, some are funny, and this short little, I guess you call deep dive, was really fun. And I liked looking at all this and trying to think about certain things. If you guys enjoyed this video, I encourage you to, of course, like it, subscribe, and I encourage you to look into this guy's channel if you can, if you'd like to. Maybe you can find something, maybe you can piece together something I didn't know, but I just want to say this was a fun, little quick, one-off, different styled video to make. Thank you. Goodbye. If you guys like this, I will make more on different topics. See ya.